Hi, my name is Mike for day 2, and we're being silly and laughing, and you are still
Eating.
And she's still laughing. We're going to do day 2, which is going to be back and biceps. Again, we're doing a YouTube segment, I should say, for the incoming freshmen at Wilmington University volleyball team. So we've already done the chest, shoulders, and tris for day 1. Now day 2 is back and biceps. Before Katie gets in and illustrates this motion, I want to share with a lot of people, a lot of athletes do back exercises without really engaging the back. And I'd like Katie to illustrate incorrectly first, if you would. You can easily pull from A to B and B to A and all that up and down and not engage the back. If I put my hand on Kate's scaps, I don't have a whole lot of involvement. Now I'm going to ask her to do it correctly. She's going to pull down and in. I can feel her scaps actually pinching my finger. That assures us that we're getting the back contraction that we're after. Alrighty? Thank you, Kate. So the first motion we did with a wide bar. I don't care if your hands are out parallel, out this way, as long as your hands are outside your shoulders. So we did our 4 sets of 12, out wide, and then we're going to change the handle, excuse me, Katie, we're going to change the handle and go with an inside grip. So the first grip was outside our shoulders. The second motion will be inside. So again, there's a ton of different handles your gym has. They've got really tiny ones, middle ones, I don't care. As long as your hands are inside your shoulders, we're going to be good to go. Now, because the hand placement is slightly different, you're not going to get the exact same motion with your scaps, but I need you to visualize those scaps releasing and coming down and pinching. Katie, let's get it. Again, I got motion there, I can feel it. If you're training with a partner and you see that they're not engaging the back, tell them, get after them. See, I literally put people in the back and have them pinch my finger. We're golden. Thank you. Now Katie's going to swing around and we're going to do a seated row. Again, she's going to stretch out those scaps and bring them in tight. You're going to see her motion here in just a second. You can see her legs are slightly bent. She's getting a good stretch. She's not swinging, but she's getting a good stretch, and at the end, squeezing those scaps. Perfectly done. So for back, we did a wide pull, a close pull, and a seated row. Now, the fourth motion I like to do, and these, by the way, can be done in any order you want. In a perfect world, all of our athletes would be able to do wide-handled pull-ups, 4 sets of 12. The likelihood of being able to do that at this stage of the game is not good. So what we're going to do is we're going to change our grip from a wide position to an inside position, which is going to allow us to cheat a little bit and engage our biceps a little bit. But even in this motion, we're still probably not going to be able to do 12 by ourselves. So if your gym has an assisted pull-up device, use it, or get your tag team partner, in this case my tag team partner is Katie, she's going to be my spot. So what I'd like you to do is when you're hanging from a pull-up position, kind of bend your legs and give them a reason, or I should say a place to spot. Check out my leg position. So I'm going to spin it around, and I'm going to give Katie a foot. Go ahead, Katie, grab my foot. And if I would need help, she'd be able to spot me and keep me moving. And a good spotter, we'll do one more, Katie. We're going to show off. Thank you, dear. A good spotter is going to keep you moving. My goal as a spotter is to make sure my partner is moving the entire time. I don't want my partner to think that I suddenly started working. I want it to be a nice fluid motion. So for back, wide handle pull, close handle pull, seated row, and then in this case we did pull-ups at the end. It might not be a bad idea to do pull-ups earlier in the workout just so you're fresher. But again, use an assisted machine or a spotter, and I like to kind of double those legs over and just be at a spot from one spot. Now the second body part is going to be biceps. So Katie, I think, is going to show us dumbbell curls first. Now you'll note that she's not swinging. Go ahead, Katie. She's not swinging. She's giving them a good curl. Engage that core in everything we do when we're standing up. And you can do together. You can do singles. As long as we're not swaying and rocking back and forth, I'm a happy boy. Lastly, we're going to do a bar curl. And you can put your hand in different placements. But the goal is to keep those elbows away from the body so we're not cheating, we're not getting the extra leverage. Not going crazy swaying, using ultra heavy weight. Just engaging those biceps. Perfect. So for today, it was back and biceps, wide handle, close handle, seated row, and assisted pull-ups. The biggest message I can give on this body part is engage those scaps. Because if you're just going from here to here, you're getting a whole lot of bicep and very little back. and lastly, bicep curls. Alrighty, we did dumbbells and barbell, and that should wrap up day 2. Katie, you're going to say goodbye?
Bye.
Thanks, everybody.